Opportunity, financial freedom, wellness, two-step system, instant results, lasting health, leadership, success, lifestyle, recognition, commitment, faith, loyalty, legacy, family. At Artis, we are a company that values family, and your family is important for us. Let us change your life. Welcome to Artis.
Success is the most important to us, so we want to be closer to you. Introducing the I Am Artis Tour. Let us help guide you with the best route to success in Artis, beginning on August 6th and 7th in Atlanta, Georgia with the Leadership Summit. Train on a unified system. Leadership, vision, growth, success. All managers B and above can be part of this event. But this is just the beginning. After this, we will take the Artis business opportunity to a city near you. You will be able to bring your guests and hear from top Artis leaders, executives, and founders about our life-changing opportunity. Stay tuned, because during this tour, we will make 2 stops to celebrate our regional events. Be a part of this exciting journey to reach the top. I Am Artis Tour. Get your tickets now.
He was looking and he was really desperate, but you know the way he is. No doors were shut, and he decided that he was going to start something because he met this group of ladies that were selling a catalog. You know, they were selling products by catalog. And he started thinking, okay, what about if I start a kind of business like that? And he started putting everything together. So he went and looked for different products, for different options, and what he found was the first product, the Angel Bra. And he decided to put this company together, and it has been in the market for 20 years now. So it's really incredible the way that your life can change just when you have the correct opportunity.
Absolutely, and Antonio, his sons Antonio and Alejandro, are doing a great job at the helm of the company, and we do have a phenomenal line. We have something that no one else has. We have a 2-step system that absolutely talks about reshaping from the outside and reviving from the inside, and it's all about results. It's all about what people can get, and it's not that the garments are only to make you look good. They actually have some posture. I mean, I'm an example of one. When I first started here, I was having so much trouble as a former professional athlete. I was having a hard time just going for a long walk. And I started wearing the garment at work and went home, and instead of taking it off before I went for a walk, I actually wore it, and I couldn't believe how good I felt. And now I'm up to being able to jog up to 7 miles, and I don't have that pain because it keeps my posture so straight, my back at zero line. It's such an amazing piece of what you can do. So it's about those results.
You know what's great about our garments? Because first of all, you need to have a product that can give you a quick result, so people can see it. Garments are between free and orthopedic garments. So that's where they're in the middle. That it's not so sexy, but at least I always tell them that you don't need it sexy. Because usually, okay, when you take it off, you're really sexy after it, okay, after wearing it. And it's orthopedic because it gives you the correct result. We have different garments. Usually people think only it's the Body Magic, but we have Angel Bra, the Panty Reshaper. So wherever you need to have the change, we have a garment for you. And that's what people need to know, because we have 20-something garments.
You know, you hear testimonies all the time of people who say, well, I started wearing it, I started wearing the garment, I started wearing the abdo shirt, and without even changing any other aspect of their life, they actually lost weight. Okay, so there's this whole science behind what our garments do, and that's what's so exciting about it. So whoever invited you to join us today, you want to make sure you get with them to experience these products, because when as soon as you put this on, it's not something you have to wait to feel. It's immediate. You feel it right now.
It's an instant gratification, and that's what I like about our products, because usually when you go to another opportunity, they give you a product, and it takes 30 to 60 to 90 days to see a result. But with our products, within 10 minutes, you can see the difference and you can see the result. You really need to try products, because if you have an issue that I'm sure you do, because 99% of people, we are not happy on the way we look.
Well, and it's not even an issue. It's the fact that even if you're having pain somewhere, you know, whether it's a back. I mean, we talk all the time about people who are in pain. As a matter of fact, you know, Dr. Karen says to us all the time that when people come in to see her, there's 3 things that's going on in their lives. They're looking to lose weight, they don't have the energy that they want, and they're in pain. It's one of those 3 things. And our 2-step system is a solution for all of those. So I know if you're sitting there right now, all of us know somebody that fits in one of those 3 categories. I mean, if you're sitting there right now, you don't have to look far to say, who do I know could drop a couple pounds, or that is having trouble walking up and down steps, or doesn't have that energy that they wish they had. Every one of us knows a group of people, and as a matter of fact, you probably just have to look in the mirror, because I'm one of those people.
But I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes it's not just one of them, it's the 3 of them. Okay? Yeah, it's true, because you don't have energy, because you're really tired, because the way you live nowadays, that we live in a rush. Okay? All of us, it doesn't matter how you look, you want to lose weight.
Right.
That's the way it is.
So the second step of the Artist 2-step system is our nutritional line, and our nutritional line is really all about antioxidants, prevention of degenerative diseases, allowing people to alkaline their bodies so that they get the maximum, you know, just the rate of what they can do for fighting off for your immune system. And this product right here, our LIVE1st, is our flagship product. I mean, this product right here is unbelievable. And you know, if you were in our living room with us, I would be sharing with you a glass of this LIVE1st, and I'm going to tell you that I drink this at least 3 times a day. Okay, cheers. It tastes so good. I mean, it's not that that you need to you know, down this thing and, you know, hold your nose while you drink it. I mean, this is good stuff. It's very
and it smells. It smells delicious.
I mean,
it gives you energy, you know, and
the 5 superfruits that are in this are by themselves are standalone antioxidants that can help our bodies. But this product, for all ages, is an amazing product. And we have a whole line of these products. It's not just LIVE1st. I mean, we have one of the best multivitamins in our Multi Plus.
The greatest. And you know, every time that I have the opportunity of talking to people, we go back and we think that what we're eating right now, it's not as healthy as it was about 10 or 20 years ago. We are not getting all the nutritionals, and we're not getting everything that we need from the products that we eat today, even though they're natural. So we need to have this complement every day, okay? And you have the best products here with us. But also we have great personnel, and house care products.
Well, you know, one of the amazing things about Artists International is that we are a health and wellness organization. We aren't just a juice company. We aren't just a garment company. We aren't just a coffee company. We have a whole line of health and wellness products. And one of the things I love about this is right now, every one of you that are watching today, you're already spending your money on this. You're writing checks today to Kmart, Walmart,
Exactly.
iMart, whatever mart you go and shop for laundry detergent and all of the things that you use for home care products, even just washing your hair.
Exactly.
Okay, that you're spending money on and probably not getting the quality of a product that you really deserve.
Exactly, and you're also not getting any check back for where you're spending your money, and that's the important
And
thing.
we're gonna talk about that because that is such an important part of this. Is this idea that, you know, with Artists International, for just sharing products, for just promoting products, you actually receive money. You
Exactly.
actually can make money.
And you know it's the best part, just for health, to be healthy, you receive money, and that's what I really love, because in other kind of companies, you need to really sell a product to get that money. But here, for you to feel okay, to feel good, to feel better, to look better, you can make money.
Well, and again, in this organization, with this line of products especially, you have really three people that are going to use this. First, it's yourself, because you need to do it for your health. Because let's face it, the quality of everybody's life is absolutely hand in hand with your health. It's never any different. Okay, so we want to make sure that you have that healthy lifestyle, that you are healthy, so that you can enjoy those things. You have friends and family to share this with that need this. And then there's a whole market out there of other people that you're going to run into as you become a walking, blinking neon light for Artists International and for your health. Because this is about health and this is about developing wealth. And no matter how much money you want to make, this is the right opportunity for you.
Exactly, and talking about the amount of money, I'm really amazed because most of you know, or the house don't know, but I've been in this industry for a long time, and I really love Artists because it's the company that gives away, okay, the most amount of money for our distributors.
You know, it's funny, Antonio and Alejandro, that's one of the flags they like to wave, is that they want to be known as the network marketing company that actually pays out the most money. And over the last 3 years, we have written commission checks in total of $141,650,000. Can you imagine?
Say that again? Can you say that again?
$141,650,000.
And how long?
3 years.
Wow.
Not even a total of 3 years. So it's an amazing compensation plan that we have put in place, because in this compensation plan, we pay people 10 different ways. I mean, there's 10 different ways that people get paid in this business. And you don't have to be an expert, and we're not going to even take the time to break down the whole compensation plan because it's not the important part. The important part is understanding is that by sharing, by promoting, you can profit.
And by sharing and promoting products that you know everybody needs.
And they work.
And they work. That's the most important part. Because sometimes you get engaged to a company that have products that you don't know how to use or who is going to be in your market. But with us, you have everything for everybody. It doesn't matter if it's a child, an old man, an old woman, whatever. Our products fit for everybody.
And when Papa Diaz de Leon went through his experience of not having a plan B, he knew that this was the right industry for him and his family. And so that compensation plan reflects that, because they have such a heart, you know, for helping people. I mean, what we talk about in Artists International is we're all about family, faith, and lifestyle. And this is about that. It's really a combination of all those pieces together. So the compensation plan is for that. And when you get started in this business, it doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, everybody starts at the same place.
Exactly.
And where you end up is up to you. It's up to how much time you can invest, all those different things. But it's something for everyone. There's no right or wrong.
Exactly. And what I love about this company is that it gives you the time to do your business at your own pace. Okay, because if this is going to be your business for a long term, you have to build it step by step. And I think that's the best way to build it. And now we have a chart to show you, okay, how much you can get according to some of the ranks. And that's amazing, because some of the ranks, even, this is an annual, okay, earning, a yearly earning. So some of the ranks, so people working this business half-time
Right.
or part-time, they're making even more than they do in a regular job.
Yes. Well, and the beautiful thing about network marketing, about this industry, because it is the industry of the 21st century, okay, is that you can do it at your own time. If you only have 10 hours a week to give, or 2 hours, you can be successful at this business. We're going to talk a little later on in our training about having a mix and mingle at your house, and how just by inviting people over, throwing a little party, you know, and letting people come in and just sit down and do what we're doing right here, tasting the products,
Wow.
understanding what they can do for your health, all of those different pieces, you can actually profit from it.
If you put everything together, health, wellness, fun, products, party, and making money, and you put it all together, whoa, it's perfect. It's something
Absolutely
that's
perfect.
really perfect.
So in Artists International, when you get involved, we have a way that you can make right now money and residual. And residual money is our long-term money. That's the money you make while you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told by so many gurus, it's all about making money while you sleep. So that you sell something one time and you keep getting paid on it. So much of what we do in our jobs, our JOBs, is that we do an hour of work, we get an hour of pay, period.
Exactly.
And no one's paying you to train, to do any of this extra stuff. But at Artists, you get paid for all of those pieces. So you're able to retail product right away and make right now money. You're able to get Power Start money. I mean, we have the most incredible Power Start program that we actually have a $500,000 in bonus that you can earn, and matching bonus for everybody.
That's amazing. But don't break your brain right now trying to understand everything that you are saying. The only thing that we want you to think about is that this opportunity had come to you today. So there's a reason for you to be here with us today, and just take advantage of the opportunity, and you'll find out in the way why you had to be here today.
Really, you only have to ask yourself, really a simple question is, do I want more health? Do I want more energy? Do I want to lose some weight? You know, do I want to have this? And then, is this something that I would want to do to build a plan B? So the question really comes down, are you going to work with us to make some money, or just be a customer? Is that we have everything that's available to you. So if whoever has invited you, you want to get with them and talk to them about how you can get involved with this and really understand what's going on with Artists International. And please, experience the products.
If you just want to try the products, go ahead. Because the thing is that you are going to fall in love with the products, and soon you're going to be addicted to these kind of products because they're really so good. It keeps your health up. It keeps your weight down. It's everything that you have ever thought and imagined. So just give a chance. Give a chance to this opportunity. Try the products, or get to the person that just invited you this morning, that I'm sure that's next to you, sitting next to you, telling you about this great opportunity.
And look at their website. There's testimonials. You can go online and check out all the things that we have going on, because really, this is something that every single person can do. It's really simple, and we'd love to invite you to be a part of our family. As a matter of fact, what we want to do now is we're going to show you a video of our Managers in Motion. It's a highlight video of some of our newest rising people that have gotten into our business and where they are today in coming up. They're in that mid-range. Some of them started only a month ago, 2 months ago. Some of them have been in longer.
Exactly.
But with the systems that we have put in place and all the tools that we have available, you have to watch this video and really appreciate and celebrate with these individuals. And imagine sitting there that could be you.
Mm-hmm. See you very soon in that position. So can we have the video,
Let's
please?
roll the video.
Managers in Motion.
Here we are in Las Vegas. Guys, what you see is the first inaugural class of managers walking into platinum. And guys, what I want you to remember, that an appointment with Artists will change your life.
Welcome to the Managers in Motion experience. Artists presents the following Managers in Motion: Noel Stevens, Perline Williams, Michael Martin, Oren and Aduni Green, Monique Dotson, Lawrence Williams, Jose and Esther Zatarain. Managers in Motion.
I'm Harvey Monk. I'm Platinum President out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to welcome you all to the first Managers in Motion training that we're doing in Artist. You're going to see a lot of coaching, and you're going to see a lot of individuals that have taken the next step to be a manager and take the next step to be a director and on the Platinum President. We're going to have a lot of fun. They're going to tell their story. We've been all over the Strip. We've been in classrooms. You're going to hear individual stories and individual testimonies. We are really excited. As you can see around me, there are a lot of people here in Las Vegas, and guys, the only thing that's missing in Las Vegas is you. So if you would just take part, sit back, watch the show, and just remember that an appointment with Artists will change your life.
People in action, receiving training, having a great time, learning, sharing as family, committed to be future leaders.
I was fortunate enough to come out to the extravaganza in February. My brother Tom works for the company, and my father and my other brother flew in from Memphis, and we attended the extravaganza, and it was quite an event. Just the energy, the electricity there, I was drawn to the company. It was amazing.
Well, I know about Artists because I'm fortunate to have Platinum Presidents Harvey and Verdita Monk as my parents.
Well, I was introduced to Artists about 1.5 years ago by a very good friend of mine named Alice, and she told me that it was an amazing compensation plan, and she was right. But she had to actually run me down and force me to look at the video, and once I did, I got involved right away. It was a no-brainer. I said, this is what I want to be involved in, a company such as this.
I was walking one day in Miami, and I saw this lovely lady wearing this garment. I mean, she will just have this waistline that take my breath away. And she says, oh, I can tell you how I can look, oh, you can look like me? And I said, really? And she says, yes. And she was having a showcase at her house. I went to the showcase, and then she wanted to put the garment on me. I saw the vision right away, and I said to her, why are you selling me a garment? Tell me about the business. And that's how I knew about the business.
Yeah, we saw it, and it made sense immediately. We've never been involved with any type of business, any type of multi-level marketing business. Immediately we made the decision and we got on board because it made a lot of sense, dollars and cents.
El plan de compensación ninguna lo tiene más que ellos, tienen por diferente, tiene 10 formas de ganar, tiene los matching bonos, tenemos productos de nutrición increíbles, tenemos remodelación increíbles. Ahora también metió los productos para el hogar, orgánicos, que no te dañan, que no te provocan asmas y alergias. Artists es como un buffet que tú puedes tomar lo que tú quieras, tiene todo.
Just the way they treat you, the way they talk to you when you call up to the company, they treat you like you're special. The things that they would do, the literatures, the compensation plan, it's just about everything about Artists. It's so much different from the usual company.
You don't feel like it's a business or, you know, it's corporate America. You feel like you belong to a family. You just felt welcome. You felt love. That's what you feel with Artists. You feel love.
But they also have this sincerity about being spiritually based. I've never been involved in a network marketing business that did not mind if you would celebrate and acknowledge God. And that's something that is very important to me.
There is no other company like Artists. Give you so much ways of taking care of your family. They are loving, they are loyal, and what I like about them is the God in them.
Once we got involved with Artists, we saw this as a long-term money-making venture for us. You know, even as young as 9, my 9-year-old, he gets it. He understands that. He understands that mommy and daddy's business is someday going to be his.
I see artists as my future.
Antonio said in New York at ADC training a few months ago that if you help people, you know, you just go there and you help people, you know, don't think about the money, it will come.
My bishop is building a youth center for the children, and one of my dreams is that I really want to write a check to that church for $1 million.
But I want to bring as many as my loyal team members with me as well. A lot of people have helped me get to this point, and I feel very loyal to them, and they feel very loyal to me.
You should be loyal first to yourself. Be loyal to yourself and be loyal to the people that are helping you. And being loyal to artists is something that is dear to me.
Puedes encontrar muchos calificativos en una persona, pero la lealtad no se compra con nada.
Loyalty to me is everything.
Do not stop. Do not quit. Be faithful, be loyal, and work very hard. Be diligent.
Abran la puerta. Ni siquiera han visto qué hay adentro. Ábrala y asómense. Si asoman, se van a enamorar.
I said, not only are we going to get healthy, we're going to get wealthy. So it's a two-step process.
I see artists as an international and a global force in multi-level marketing and just in our daily lives, period. And I plan to be here until the end.
Artists is saying, well, you're going to be able to be in this business for generations to come.
We see where the legacy is going. We know that our grandchildren will be working with artists.
First of all, I know with God and with artists, all things are possible with my effort.
If you're taking our products, that's the secret. And the thing about artists, you don't want to keep it to yourself. So it can never be a secret. You just want to share with as many people as possible.
Managers in Motion is an experience. Apart from giving you the tools to become successful leaders, we give you the opportunity to share with family, strengthen your belief, and enjoy the artist lifestyle, surrounded by health, wellness, and financial legacy.
And we want to make this a tradition maybe later on with the next generation, so we always have, you know, their own glass and keep it home as a part of your accomplishment by coming here. I mean, we wanted to create something unique.
Alejandro and Elvia toasted our new managers. Everyone was handed a cup, engraved with their name. This sealed the commitment, loyalty, and pledge to the company and themselves.
So thanks for coming, thank you for the effort, guys, and we really appreciate you. So thank you and cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
God bless everybody.
First, I'd like to thank our team for helping us to get to this point. Without them, we couldn't be here. And I'd also like to encourage each and every one of our team members to just continue to stay plugged into the system, the great system that's already in place.
Porque este programa, además de traer salud, nos trae dinero.
Artists gives us this opportunity to change our lives. And so we do the same for others. We help people to change their lives.
I'm Pearline, and I'm here in Las Vegas with the wonderful, beautiful artist company. They treat us like royalty.
I'm having a fantastic time. I can't wait to go home and share with my team what I've experienced out here in Las Vegas.
You can be here next quarter in August here at Managers in Motion. I want to see you here, so make sure you're plugged in.
It feels so good because it's changing lives.
We're changing lives. We're changing lives, man.
We're changing lives.
You can be part of this experience. Become one of the next 100 managers in motion. The next cup may have your name on it.
It's okay.
But it's okay.
You know what? Let's
let's talk a little bit about the Managers in Motion magazine. Do you have it here with you?
I don't know if I have that one there.
Oh, okay.
But you know, the one of the things about the Managers in Motion is that the Managers in Motion is individuals that have come up through. They became a supervisor. They worked their way up to being a manager, and now they're at a manager B level. Okay, which is really kind of the middle level and where they're going to jump off. But these individuals. The tools. When they came out here, a couple of the things that we did is that in our Managers in Motion, we actually put together was a magazine that was done, as well as a DVD that we were trying to play for you. Because the reason for this is stories sell. That when you get to see testimonies, when you get to hear from people that are came up through this and what they went through, their personal story, their why, the drive that brought them there, the drive that got them up, their success of how they shared stories, the things that they did and people that they were able to influence. That to me is one of the greatest parts about this business, is that we help people. We don't have to sell them. In a lot of cases, we're saving them.
Exactly. There are a lot of stories that you should listen about, what their life was before and how's their life today. And the only thing that they had done is shared this opportunity and these products with everyone they know. And just by sharing, as Tom said at the beginning, just by sharing, they are at this exact point, okay, where they are a little bit go, okay, a step forward to become a real leader and one of the top leaders of our company.
And so with the Managers in Motion right now, for some of you that are also tuned in with us, our distributors, is that in October we have another trip coming up, correct?
Correct. We're looking for the next 100 Managers in Motion, and I'm just letting you know that we have very few spaces left.
I know.
Very few. So I'm really nervous because it ends at the end of August.
Right.
So we still have 1 month, but the spots are less every time.
We had quite a few that qualified in June, over half in June, and I know in July it's even gone up since some of the other new launches that we've taken place. So we're really excited about the Managers in Motion program. It's kind of our fast start program. It's that first stage of really kind of a taste of artist recognition.
Exactly, and you get to come here to Vegas, meet the Diaz de Leon family in a very close situation. Okay, with the people that we had here, we even had the opportunity to take them to their home and had dinner with them, okay, at the same table, sharing all these experiences. So you come here, you get trained by the best of the best. Last time we had Platinum President Harvey Monk teaching all of these Managers in Motion. He became his personal coach because they had so many questions about how to get to the top, how to become a Platinum President, and he was there the whole 3 days, 24 hours answering the questions.
Yeah, that's awesome. So again, if you're out there, Managers in Motion, share that video. It's online. I know it is. So if your guests are there, we apologize for the technical difficulty, but you know that stuff happens on live TV. But anyway, what we want to talk about now is we just launched at our regionals in July 9th in Atlantic City and in Los Angeles, California. We launched a brand new line of product for us, and it's a De Leon Cafe. It's our own healthy coffee. And if you didn't,
what do you dream of every day? Keep your dreams alive. Because at Artis, we want to make them come true in a whole new way. It's time to wake up your mind, your ideas, your senses, your future, your motivation, your energy, your health, your business, your team, your goals. Think about the house of your dreams, the trip you've always wanted to take. Consider the future of your children. Whatever your dreams or desires, Artis family, it's time to wake up and smell the opportunity. Introducing the product that will awaken people to a new life. De Leon Cafe. A gourmet blend with Ganoderma and Omega-3. De Leon Cafe. Another way healthy can make you wealthy with Artis. The healthy brew is here.
Coffee drinker. I have never, as a matter of fact, this De Leon Cafe was the first cup I had, and I was very nervous about even drinking it because that coffee taste for me, just that I've never liked. I love this stuff. I drink it at least 2 cups every single morning. What I'm amazed at is how I feel, okay, when I drink it. First of all, it tastes good, all right? Second thing is I get a real burst of energy right away. And I love kicking my day off. I mean, you talk about a jump start to my morning. When I'm able to drink my De Leon Cafe, do my Lviv, and then a NutriShake.
You're starting.
I mean, that is the
you
talk about the breakfast of champions right there.
You're ready to rock. You know what I love about this presentation, this individual presentation, that you can share it. That you can share it. You have someone taste it really. And what Tom says, it's true. I've been having conversation with people that they were allergic to caffeine, that they were trying some other coffees, and they were really feeling very, very, very bad. But since they started with De Leon Cafe, nothing had happened, and now they are coffee drinkers. And I was so amazed because, you know, one of these ladies said, I was drinking another coffee from another company, and I had started having like blood pressure problems. I was sweating, I was dizzy. I thought I was gonna die. So when they asked me to have our De Leon Cafe, I was really frightened. I was like, okay, I have to try it because I'm just here. And nothing happened. I feel perfectly well. So what I love is this kind of the share packages.
Well, they're individual packets, and what's nice about this is, first of all, it's for you to take it on the go. You can make it in the morning. All the pieces are right here for you. But it's all about giving someone else the opportunity to experience a product. Because if we're going to bring somebody in, they need to experience it. They need to taste it. They need to, you know, we always say we want them to, you know, taste, experience, and feel the difference. Because they absolutely will feel the difference in being able to go through this.
And the cappuccino flavor is amazing because it's not really, okay? It's not a black coffee. It's a cappuccino, but it has this taste because it has coconut milk. It has a lot of things. Mm-hmm. No, you should... We have an expert talking about the coffee, right?
We do. Dr. Karen Harris. If you haven't heard of Dr. Karen, she's been involved in some of our corporate calls. She was with us in Atlantic City. I love Dr. Karen because Dr. Karen takes, I think, fairly complex ideas and simplifies them down for us. And what Dr. Karen's going to do is we're going to play an audio for you that's Dr. Karen talking about the De Leon Cafe, what Ganoderma can do, the omegas that we've added in. So listen to this this audio, and we'll be right back with you. We're going to be playing all the videos at the end for you, so you're going to be able to see them. But there's Dr. Karen, and we're going to listen to Dr. Karen right now.
Hi, y'all. It's Dr. Karen calling you from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've got this new coffee, which is absolutely awesome. I just want to run down some quick bullet points real fast about the coffee and the ingredients. It, of course, has the Ganoderma lucidum mushroom, which is a species of the reishi mushroom, the king of herbs. The mushroom of immortality is what the Chinese, for 4,800 years ago, they used this Ganoderma lucidum as a prevention for disease, and they called it the herb of deathlessness, which is amazing because it increases our quality of life. It has a very high potency. It's a very high impact for anti-aging, and that's what we're all about here. Healthy is slowing up the aging process. Prevention of disease, helps inflammation. It's used to treat all kinds of different chronic problems in Japan and also, of course, in China. Strength and stamina. It's high in polysaccharides and beta-glucan. It's used as an anti-tumor activity because of the chemical tumor necrosis factor that actually helps to break down tumors. So it's high in an immunomodulating activity, which means it's going to help with autoimmune stuff. It's very high in adaptogens, which means it helps to change everything. It helps our body seek normality. With anti-allergens, contains the sterols and the ergostrols, and these things that help that our hormones secrete from the adrenal glands and the reproductive glands that's needed to balance all of our glandular endocrine system. It helps with assimilation of vitamin D for healthy bones and immune system. It helps to destroy candida. It is a good fungus to fight bad, and this is huge because so many diseases are fungal based, and it helps us in our digestion of proteins and carbs, and even helps with blood sugar issues hugely. It helps to alkalinize our cells. You guys have heard me talk so much about the alkalinizing of our cells and how important that is. Our cells are supposed to be at 7.0 to 8.0, and this, anytime we put the Ganoderma lucidum in anything, and especially into coffee, it actually is putting that pH at 7.2 to 7.4. So we're drinking, regular coffee is like 2.0. So this is putting us at the 7.2 to 7.4 potential hydrogen, which that is huge because what we want to do, if we want to come above dis-ease, we have to alkalinize our cells. So in turn, by alkalinizing our cells, it's going to help with blood pressure and strengthen our white blood cells, our killer cells. Those are our Pac-Man eaters, actually strengthening those to kill the pathogens from the blood. And it's very, very high in germanium, which means it's very high in oxygen, so it can oxygenate our cells. And oxygenating and alkalinizing our cells is so huge. I've even had biochemists tell me that the Ganoderma is so high in oxygen that the oxygen molecule neutralizes any of the acid that's in the coffee or sugar molecule. And of course the biggest benefit, of course, for all of this is that there are no chemicals in this. And the coffee taste, it absolutely is awesome. It tastes so wonderful, and it's very sweet, but it does not have any processed sugars. So there are no contraindications for it for even our pregnant women and our diabetics and so forth, so that everybody can actually drink this and know that we're getting a supplement into our body and helping our liver to regenerate, helping with all kinds of bacteria and staph and strep and at the first sign of a headache or even a cold. Ganoderma is so helpful in that because it does help to detoxify heavy metals and mercury and lead and chemicals. And this detoxification that's happening, of course, we need to add and consume more water because of that detoxification that happens, especially if we have several cups a day. So the Ganoderma, we know, helps to increase quality of life. Artis has not only put the Ganoderma lucidum into our coffee, but have also put our omega-369s. And oh my gosh, guys, that is just so, so huge because that is the supplement that America has to have every day. Because the omega-369s help to normalize our blood pressure, cholesterol, helps our entire cardiovascular system. It's very important for healthy brain function, and our cognitive brain function is totally dependent on our essential fatty acids. That's how important they are. So the omega-369s have the marine lipid and the vitamin E and borage and organic flaxseed and our oils that are actually so wonderful, like coconut oil, which is phenomenal, that helps our nervous system, helps with joint pain, helps to balance our endocrine system, helps to balance our blood sugars, even with female discomfort, even allergies. So balancing our immune system, you've heard me speak so much about how important that is, and our lives are determined by how healthy and balanced our immune system is. Well, when we take the Lviv, which is our wonderful, wonderful antioxidant that's killing these free radicals that are actually bombarding and attacking our cells every day, we have an actual battlefield that's going on at the cellular level. Well, when we take, would you believe, the Lviv actually helps our cells to communicate about the omegas, our omega-369s, and not only that, but other nutritional supplements as well. So when we are taking the Lviv and we're drinking the coffee, you can imagine what's happening here on a cellular level that's working in this with this synergism that we've talked about. The synergistic aspect of this is so phenomenal because when we put all of it together, the combination is just dynamite. It is so, so powerful. So we know that by adding the coffee and drinking Lviv, we're combining, we're getting actually more bang for our buck, so to speak, because we're getting the omega-369s assimilated on a cellular level, and it's even helping so much more for the Ganoderma lucidum to work even more effectively in our bodies. And so we know that we're doing some wonderful, wonderful things for ourselves, and we're so grateful to Artis for coming out with this wonderful coffee. I'm going to close off, and I'll talk to you again soon. God bless.
Wow, isn't that amazing? I really love when, I never thought that a coffee could have so many benefits.
Well, it's not just that. Do you know it's the besides water, it's the #1 consumed beverage in the world.
Yes, but I had in my mind that coffee was not healthy. You know what I mean?
Most coffee isn't.
I know. Well, ours is. So when I learned about
not only do people go to Starbucks and spend a lot of money for a very expensive cup of coffee, there's no health benefits.
Exactly.
And what we have in our hands is something, as Dr. Karen said, that actually can change us at a cellular level.
And I can't tell you, and you lose weight with this.
Absolutely.
I've been in a week having like about 2 cups per day, and I've lost about 3 or 4 pounds.
Well, it's we always talk about our appetite, and really when you are healthy, one of the triggers in your brain when you are needing something is hunger. And so a lot of times when we're dehydrated or there's a cellular issue, we all of a sudden our appetite goes off, and so we're eating trying to figure it out, and we have all these different things. These will actually suppress that because you feel better. It's giving you what you need. So Dr. Karen also was so generous to talk a little bit about our antioxidants and our Lviv, and we hit on it a little bit earlier, but we want to talk about it again because I think from she talked about synergistically formulated, and what that basically means is that individually all of these fruits are awesome, but when you put them together, the sum of their parts is so much bigger. And what it does in our cells for allowing other nutrients to come in that Artis has, the Ultra Body Cleanse. Every one of us should start with an Ultra Body Cleanse. Okay, and then being able to bring in the omegas, which are in our coffee. It's just amazing what this line of our products has.
Because sometimes, you know, when you are not in this kind of industry, you think that everything that they're saying it's not true. But when you come here, you taste the products, you see the results, you know that it's great. And what I love about our Lviv product is the same thing as we have with the De Leon cafes, the pouches. Because it's so easy, because when we had the bottle, it's nice, but you're going to finish the bottle yourself. But when you want to share it with everybody,
absolutely,
you cannot go with your bottle like powering everybody, like, you want a little bit, you want to taste it, you want to taste it. So now we have these kind of pouches, and what I love is what you have in your hand. Can you explain them what that is?
Absolutely. I mean, this right here, along with the pouch, is our postcard. Okay, and it says, healthy is the new sexy. And first of all, I want just to listen to that for a second. Healthy is the new sexy, because all of the artist products are about health.
Exactly.
They're all about that. And for individuals that want to be healthy, that are really striving for that have made a commitment to their health, it's about how they feel. It's about how they look. It's about, you know, their energy level, everything that we're doing. And for you to share this, and you don't have to be an expert. I mean, that's what we have experts.
Exactly.
Someone has formulated this. All you have to be really good at doing is inviting and sharing. And so we've made it really convenient for you by putting these pouches together and these nice little postcards. On this postcard, it says healthy is the new sexy, and on the back it gives you just some of the benefits to the product right here. You can even go ahead and attach this and leave this with people. And again, I'm not saying to go put these on people's cars.
No.
But when, you know, if you have a coworker and they see you drinking it, like if you try this. You go into your coworker area where you're all having lunch, and you pull out this little Lviv pouch. You open it up and you drink it, and then of course you just try to get it all out, okay? Because it's so good. Everybody's going, "What is that?" Now, when they ask you, "What is that?" Okay, that's where you have to be prepared. So that you should have a showcase scheduled or a mix and mingle. You should have your samples ready, because what you want to say is, "Well, here, try this, and hey, I'd love to invite you over to my house this Wednesday night at 7 because I'm having a little mix and mingle, and I'd like you to come over and experience this with us."
You know what I like about this? Remember, just tell them this little technique about Michael Bruno, because I've been trying it, and it's really good. It's really cool. Every time I talk to people about this technique, when you're going to give this away, so see what happens.
So Michael Burnoff says to us, you want to be memorable, that you want to make it so people can do it. And so what he was saying is that when someone asks you for a business card, or even when you're going to give this out, instead of me just going, you know, Sandra asked about it, and I go, "Here you go," and then I walk away, and I think Sandra's going to call me up tomorrow going, "Oh my gosh, that was the best stuff I ever drank. How do I sign up? What do I need to do? Oh my gosh, and I know in my head, Sandra knows millions of people.
And as he didn't tell me anything about it, I'm going to say what this is about. I'm just not going to even
But what I want to do is, instead of doing that, is I'm going to say, I'm going to go, "Well, yeah, here, Sandra, but you have to commit to me that you're going to drink this, and then tomorrow you're going to call me, and I want you to tell me what you thought."
Okay.
So do you promise that you'll do that?
Yes, I promise.
Again, you sure? So you
you
make it memorable for them, so that they know that this is what it's going to do. That works with a business card, by the way. That could even work with just this without even the pouch.
Exactly. But think about what the other person is thinking. What I was thinking like that, like, just give it to me. Just give it to me.
They want it. It changed from me giving him something to her wanting it. So it's that desire that someone has. But we've created all of these pieces.
And then we have the one for the coffee.
De Leon Cafe, you know, wake up and smell the opportunity. Which again, same thing on the back. You could put a packet on it. Even if you don't have a packet to give them, if you just give them the postcard, it'll create some interest, okay? It'll create a curiosity, so that when you invite them to your home mix and mingle, your party that you're going to throw, they're going to want to come over and see it, because they were able to see this and able to hear it. And remember how important testimonies are. I mean, it's so key that you can just share a story with someone. You know, I mean, my sister got in, started taking the artist products. Didn't get in the business, started taking the artist products. She's lost 70 pounds. She's now getting into her body magic. She's all excited, and she was in the business without knowing she was in the business. Okay, and because she signed up on one of our business builder packs. Okay, so she got involved, and so right away, and she knew she needed to be on the recurring order, so that every month she's getting her product. She's getting her NutriShake, her meal replacement, all the different things that she's getting.
And
now,
guess what? When that thing happened to you, that you see yourself 70 pounds less, looking great, looking amazing, and you know that those were the products that gave you that look, what's going to happen? You're going to be hooked to those products for life.
She's a customer forever, but even more importantly, people are going to see the difference in her and ask, how'd you do it?
Exactly, and now she's going to be able to share it, and now she's going to be able to...
And maybe she's just going to get her products for free.
Exactly.
I mean, she's not really, she has a job, she may not want to do this as a living, but again, she already loves the products, and now she's going to have this opportunity. It's just such a win-win. And what's nice is that we've provided all these tools. Here's another piece that we have. It's our little booklet. It's called A Healthy is the New Sexy. Again, it's such an important thing, but it shows the before and after. Step one, it shows the reshaping
of different products,
absolutely.
right?
Well, it shows the different before and after pictures. Okay. It has testimonies. It tells about it. So you have everything here. You have the visual that people can see. You've got testimonies that tell the story, and you've got information about each of the reshaping pieces right here in a nice little piece. And then also at the very end, there's a place for the opportunity video.
That's so great, because sometimes people do not do opportunity meetings because they don't know how to do it or what to say. So with these videos, you just, no problem, you just go, put it in.
Well, and this
is
a great piece for you to always be carrying with you. So when someone says, you start talking, or again, as we create a conversation with someone, it always comes around to what do you do, or anything along those lines, or maybe they noticed that you're walking taller, that you look thinner, and so being able to tell your story is great, but being able to pop out this little piece that you can go through is awesome.
And all of these pieces are just to pique interest, and we as human beings are so curious that what you have to do is you have to walk around, okay, with your things. Whatever you are, you just stand up and start looking at your book, at your catalog. There's going to be someone next to you trying to, okay,
see
look or see what
Absolutely.
you have. So that's the way to pick interest, and these tools are great because the quality of the tools is amazing.
So our guests who are tuned in with us for today, what we want you to see is that not only does Artis have an amazing line of products, which is the first and foremost. Number two, it's owned by a family that's been around for 20 years. You know, there's only like 7 companies. I mean, there's only like 40-some companies that have been around for over 7 years in this industry. We've been here for 20 years. 20 will be 21 years in October. I mean, it's amazing to me.
Every month, there are thousands of companies that are open, but there are thousands of companies that close.
Yeah. And so, this is a great opportunity. And what I want you to understand from this, and you're going to hear more about it from the people that invited you, but it's an easy thing to follow. The tools are already there. All you really have to do is share. All you really have to do is promote. All you really have to do is push people in. It really isn't a difficult piece. And
what I like about this is because you are so excited when you're going to start a business. You say, yeah, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But when you go home, okay, you go back to your own reality. You sit down and then you say, oh my God, and now what do I do? And that's why it comes here to this form that Tom is going to talk about right now.
Yeah, this launching your business form that has been put together is really a perfect checklist for your first 24 hours in the business, taking you through the first week into the second week. And why this is so important is just what Sandra talked about. Step one on this piece is your support team. Everybody has a winning team. They have a support team. So someone who invited you and you decided, you know what, I want to become part of the Artis family. That's your sponsor. And so you want to know your sponsor's name and number. We want to know who sponsored them. We want to know who their upline platinum is.
And just by knowing those names, you feel that you are part of a team. Because sometimes you just know the person that enrolled you, okay? And that's it. You don't know anything or anyone else. But when you have those names, you even don't know those persons, but you know their names and their phone numbers and how to get in touch with them, you feel that support.
You own your own business, but you're not on your own in this business.
Exactly.
You have a whole team behind it, not just corporate, but also a field team, which is your sponsor team. And then the second part of this is your why. When you sit down and you look at an opportunity, and this really takes just a little bit of introspection on your part, is why do you want to do this? Okay, if it's for your health, maybe you have a health issue. Maybe it's one of those things. Maybe it's about a plan B. Whatever that reason is, you need to write it down, but it needs to be an emotional for you. I mean, you need to really think through the why. I mean, Alfredo always says you have to have a why to make you cry. But it's really just about attach it to your emotions.
But it has to be really, really, really very specific, okay? Because if you think about something very global, you cannot picture it. So it has to be something that you can picture, okay? So that you can write it there.
Yeah, and it really is. It becomes your motivation day in and day out. Okay, so that when you are looking at, you know, why do I do this every day? We all have it. I mean, we have it in all of our careers. It doesn't matter if you're a professional athlete, a musician, a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher. I mean, every day you have to get up and get going, and that why is part of that motivation. So we want you to write it down. And then the third thing is to put your goals down. It's really key that we set our very first financial goals, and it really is about financial goals. 30, 60, 90 days.
You need to know where you are going. You need to know it, because if not, whatever you do is going to be okay. So you really need to sit down with the person that invited you, the person that enrolled you, and analyze where you want to be. Okay, what are your specific goals for those the first, the second, and the third month, so you can have like the path to follow and how to get there.
Yeah, and 90 days is really kind of something you'll learn in Artists that we focus on. Is really our 90-day cycles of everything we do, even when we talk about our events. And when you're putting these goals down, the person who is going to walk you through this, we're going to talk about what we talked about earlier, which is your right now money and your residual money, how that's going to look and how that's going to be formulated for you. And then step 4 is scheduling your first mix and mingles or showcases.
That part I love, because you have to start, you have to have an action right away. Okay, if you were excited about the products, the only thing you have to do right now is to share that excitement. And if you do it in the next 24 to 48 hours, the excitement that you have, it's going to be really so good that you're going to be able to share it with everybody.
Absolutely.
And they're going to see how excited you are. So you need to have those showcases, or how do we call them now?
Mix and mingle. Our healthy is the new sexy, mix and mingle, where you're inviting people over for a good time. You're not saying, hey, I need to come over and have you. I'm going to tell you about this business I just started. You know, we don't want to say it that way. We want to share with them, hey, I'm having a grand opening mix and mingle. Can you come? It's on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We're going to experience some prize money. So much fun. Can you be there? And when they get there, it is fun. You've got music playing and the products are out. You have some of the materials are around. You don't have to be the expert. All you have to say is, I want you to see it how I saw it. I want to share it how someone shared it with me. Can you come? Exactly. And if you say it with enthusiasm and passion and excitement, they're going to be there, and people are going to love these products, just like you are.
It's as when you invite someone to a party. This is going to be a party. The only difference is you're going to show and share with everybody else the new products that you just found, the new products that you just love. So you're just going to share it with them.
Yep, and step 5 is really understanding the difference between inviting and presenting. Because we don't need you to present anything. We just need you to invite.
Exactly.
Okay, and so there's a place for you to write down your list of who the key people are you're going to invite. There's some scripts over here. You need to practice them, get comfortable with them, but it really isn't hard. It's really very easy to do.
You need to write a list. People say, yes, I have all the names in my mind, in my head. I have them there. Don't do that. Even when you go to the supermarket, you make a list in order not to forget things. So imagine the people that you're going to share your opportunity with, okay? You have to write a list to remember who you're going to be calling.
Right. And then step 6 is when you're doing your home showcase or mix and mingle, is that there's really 3 people that are going to be in this room. Someone who's going to say, you know what, this isn't for me, and that's okay. Okay? It isn't for everybody. Okay? So we don't worry about them. But those people, there's 2 things you want to remember. They still need these products. They still should be a customer. Even though they might want the opportunity, they don't see that they want to get, but they still need these products. They're still going to want to buy some coffee. They're still going to want LIVE1st. Maybe it's an Ultra Body Cleanse. I mean, who knows what it is.
Or a reshaping garment, or a skincare product, or a house cleaning product. Remember, we have such a wide variety, so we have a product for each need. Yep. And everybody needs something.
And they also, those knows, know people. And so every one of those persons, there's someone that we want to get them and saying, hey, I'm having another one. Do you know anybody that would love to come to some of these? Because it's interesting, because that person, they were invited. You had them there because they're a friend. They're someone you know. And so if you just say, hey, can you do me a favor? I just need a couple of people that you know that might enjoy this. You know, that would enjoy this. Or maybe they're unemployed. Do you know anybody right now that's out of work that an opportunity like this might make a difference of them keeping their home? There's so many different pieces to this. And then there's the person that says, maybe, you know what, I have an interest, but I have some questions. Great. Stick around. We're going to answer those questions. And then the third person is the person that is, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to get into a healthy lifestyle, and I'm interested in figuring out how I can start to promote Artists International and profit.
And you know what I love about this? Because when you're starting, you really don't know what to do when people say yes, maybe, or no. You're like, he said yes, now what do I do? He said maybe, so what do I do? And here we pointed very clearly the steps you have to follow. So don't panic on what is going to happen. You have them here very clearly detailed on what you have to do.
Yeah, it is. It's step by step.
I really love this.
And then your step 7 is the enrollment piece. So you've made your decision. You're getting enrolled. It's about your recurring order now. You know, people talk about recurring orders all the time, or you know, the what's the other word that you hear in the industry all the time besides recurring order? We like recurring order, but auto ship.
Auto ship.
Look, the idea behind this, first of all, is your recurring order is about your business. You must be a product of the product. Okay, and if people don't see you drinking your coffee every day, doing your LIVE1st, and you're going to want to, but that's part of it. So you have to be on a recurring order. These products need to be in your hand. And the second thing is that not just that, but you have to be prepared to retail. Because if people say, hey, I'd love some, let me buy some coffee, and you say, well, I'm going to have to order, that person may not want to wait around.
You know, I always put them this example. Imagine that you go to a store and it's really hot and you want a beer, a very cold beer. But you get there and you go to the counter and say, okay, may I have a beer? Okay, what kind of beer do you like? Whatever, Corona. Okay, I need to order it and it's going to be here in a week. Okay?
Not going to work.
It's not going to work. It's the same thing, because when we say yes to something, we are acting on a reaction.
Yes.
And we have it and we want it right now. So you have to have your products in order to give that service.
And if you're doing a mix and mingle, you're setting up your first 3. You want products there because people need to be able to experience them. They need to be able to put the garment on. They need to have this. So you need to get enrolled in a recurring order right away. It's part of being in this business, but it's an investment in your health at the same time. So it's really key. And then,
I'm sorry, you just said the clue word. It's an investment, okay? It's nothing that you're going to spend additionally, but it's an investment.
Right. And there's always products included. You know, one of the amazing things in so many businesses like this, a lot of the startup money, you don't get anything for it. In Artists, when you sign up with one of our business builder packs, whether it's the $2.99, $4.99, or the $6.99, it's all products. You're getting like double the amount of products. So, you know, again, look at those enrollment packages as you get enrolled and making sure you've got the right package for the right amount. Think ahead to those 3 showcases. And I'm going to tell you, if you schedule those first 3 mix and mingles in your first 7 days, and you have the product there and you have fun, first of all, you'll be out of product. Second of all, you're going to have a bunch of checks that you're going to get checks you're going to be getting. You're going to make some money. You're going to have people that are going to join your team, and in your first week, you're going to be ready for your second month of business.
And you are not going to think about time, because everything has gone so smoothly that you're not going to be saying like, okay, it's been 2 days that I've been in the business. I don't know what to do. It's been a week. It's been 15 days. It's been a month. Now everything is going to run so smooth that you're just, it's going to be like part of the flow.
Absolutely. And then the final step is really a very important step, because at Artists International, we believe that everything should move from event to event to event to event. And so your mix and mingle, starting with the first invitation, for those of you that are on this call today, okay, you were invited to watch. Okay, and now you've said yes, and you're saying, you know what, Artist is going to be, I'm going to join the Artist family. And now you've enrolled. Now you have other events. We have our corporate conference call every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
Exactly.
Where we have industry leaders, we have experts, we're sharing products, all sorts of things that we do on that call. You need to plug into that. That is an event. Okay? Our Artist training program, which outlines our 10 steps to success, is another big part of that. But you have your weekly call. You've got your weekly opportunity meetings in each of the zones you're in, each of the areas that you're in. If you go to artist.com/events, you're going to see where the weekly opportunity meeting is. You need to plug in so you know where to bring guests.
There's Super Saturdays, there are regional events, there are trainings. There are a lot of things going on around this, and you have to plug to the system. You have to be part of it. Being in the events is the 50% of your success.
Absolutely. I mean, it's moving from event to event is really key. And so this becomes such a guide for you, not just for you to launch, but then when you bring somebody in. I mean, the beautiful thing is if I have my first mix and mingle, and I've only been in the business for 2 days, and someone is there, and you're going to have help because it's kind of on-the-job training, so your sponsor's going to be there, but basically there's no guesswork. Someone says yes, they want to join the team, they fill out their form, they're going to walk through this the exact same way. Okay, so it becomes such a great guide for us to be able to go through.
It's a blueprint for everybody to know what to do and to launch the business immediately.
You know, we say in this business, action TNT. While you're excited about it, take action. And so you can see, it's, you know, you want to make $500. Look, you want to make $500 this week? I'm going to show you how easy it is.
Okay,
you're going to schedule your first Mix and Mingle showcase.
Okay.
Okay, schedule it.
Danny, can you put back, Danny, can you put back the slide, because it's really important for them to see it.
So you're gonna schedule this first Mix and Mingle, and let's say that your schedule, I mean, according to our sheet, we're gonna schedule 3 of the Mix and Mingles. Okay, so in the Mix and Mingle, one more slide. Yeah. No. In the Mix and Mingle, all right. Here's what you're gonna do. You're going to use, let's go to the very beginning. You're going to use the tools to invite, to get people there.
The postcards, the pouches, the coffee, everything that we have. Okay,
exactly.
Got it?
So I'm going to use those to invite, to get people there. When they get to my party, they get to my Mix and Mingle, we're going to do the same thing. People are going to come in. We're going to have music playing. We're going to have products out for them to test. They're going to have coffee there. There's going to be LIVE1st. I might even mix up one of my NutriShakes, a smoothie for people.
Wow.
You know, and I'm just going to have out some of my tools. I might have a couple of my magazines out. My catalogs are out. I've got my Healthy is a New Sexy brochure that's sitting out there with before and afters. I've got my garments, and they're not in a room like it looks like a store, but it's like I'm having a party, so I've spread it out. So now within that first 15, 20 minutes, people are experiencing. They're not someone telling them what to do. They're just tasting. They're going, oh my gosh, this tastes good. And they're picking up a card and reading about it, what's in it.
It's a party. In the parties, you don't tell people, hey, you have to sit there, you don't move, you have to drink. It's a party.
Here, how's your margarita? Let me tell you what's in that margarita. Okay, I mean, you don't have to do any of that. You just let them experience the products. The products will absolutely sell themselves because they work. Okay, they're phenomenal. The stories are amazing. So after we do the Mix and Mingle portion where they have the experience, you're going to pop in your DVD. Artist has a real opportunity DVD that all you have to do is pop this in and it tells the story, and it helps to build the belief. It builds the belief in the company, in the industry, in all these things. As a matter of fact, if you just got involved in this business, you should be watching this 3, 4, 5 times right away, because it will educate you. And if you hear it, Michael Klaus, one of our partners, says, you know, the more I hear something over and over again, I become that information.
It's true.
It is. It's the repetition is key.
Exactly.
But you put this in, and then you do a transformation where people get a chance to experience and see what our reshaping line, the science reshaping, what it can do. Because there's not a person, I've never had a person who's put this on that didn't say, whoa,
wow.
You know, that they just didn't have a moment where they're like, my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, so we want to make sure that we do that exact same thing. Okay, exact same thing. Danny, you actually need to, if you could go back to the last slide, and we're still on that.
There.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then at the end, I'm simply going to ask people, look, there's 2 types of people that are sitting in this room today. One of you is ready to start with products, and one of you is ready to say, you know what? If Tom Martin can stand up in front of this room and do it, anybody can do it. Okay, and I want to become a partner. I want to learn how to promote this for profit. Okay, and so you take them through, and here's what you're going to do. So at your Mix and Mingle, people are going to buy product. People are going to enroll, and if you just do the simple parts, that is bare minimum part right there.
Okay. And I can see there, if you just sell 2 products per showcase, that would give you $330. Okay, and you enroll 1 distributor per showcase, it's going to give you $60, and that would give you a total of $510, and that you will be getting in the first very week.
Right, and what I'm going to tell you is, right now, as a partner of ours, as a distributor of ours, if you enroll 3 people, between now and the end of the month, you get $100 per enrollment. And I'm telling you, if you do 2 to 3 showcases, you put 7 or 8 people in each one of those showcases, you will enroll 3, which means your check's going to be $300. Add that on top of what's going on right there.
Wow.
Okay.
So that number, it's not going to be 510, so it's going to be
it's going to be more.
It's going to be more.
It's going to be $700 and some dollars, and that's in your first week.
And in the first week, and there's some people that they don't do that even. I don't know. Okay, and just to have fun.
Absolutely.
And that's the part I love, that you have to have fun and you are making money at the same time.
You know, in this industry, we talk about 3 simple facts. Is that you have to have people that you can talk to, which all of us have. All of us have people to talk to. We have to know what to say to them, and then we have to show them how to do the same thing. I mean, it really boils down to that simple of an idea. And you know, again, if you have friends and you can invite them over to your house and you put the products in their hand and follow this simple prescription, this very, very simple roadmap, you're going to have a ball, this recipe. So it really is about getting that, you know, we have a showcase kit that people can buy. As you can see on the screen, it really is a key thing for people to get involved in.
But you can get it for free now. I can understand.
All you have to do is meet your rank for this month. So if you're a distributor right now, you know we're running this promotion that if you bring people and you hit your rank, then you're going to get that free showcase piece. So anybody getting involved, and it's a real simple kit. It's got all of these tools involved. You get the pouches, you get some of the coffee. So it's just a key piece.
But it's a key, because you're going to have everything you need to have your showcases, your 3 showcases, and just try to get these 3 showcases from now to the end of the month, and you'll see your check. It's going to have a real and consistent difference.
Absolutely. So we've given you a really good outline of who Artis International is. You know, you've been able to hear about the company. You've been able to see what kind of our product lines are, and what a phenomenal product line that we have. And it's always expanding. You know, we just added the coffee this month. Our green products we added last October. You know, we didn't talk much about our green line, but you know, these are botanical based, 100% plant based. You know, I mean, it's just amazing stuff. So we have an amazing business opportunity that's attached to this. It's in an industry right now that is the industry of the 21st century. Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, you know, Robert Kiyosaki, all of them, no matter who you talk to, say this is the industry to be in right now.
And what I love about this company is that it's a family-based company. So complete families are in this business, just as the owners. Okay, we have husbands and wives and children doing this business together, making money together. So that's what I really love. It's not something that's cold. It's very family attached.
And we have a group of leaders that are already involved in this business. People that were in corporate America, people that didn't have anything, that worked their way up. I mean, the stories behind our leadership in Artis International are amazing. We call them our amazing stories, and there are so many of them. You're going to see some videos at the end about our next amazing stories, which is our Managers in Motion. But before we close out, please look at our next events that we have coming up, because it really is about being a part of this, and this is a global piece. But we have our leadership training event, which is going to be August 6th and 7th in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, we have all the leaders, managers, B and above, to be there, because we're going to talk about the system, and we're going to go over all these tools and some other tools that we have, and how to make the business so easy for everybody. So you have to be there, managers B and above. Buy your tickets. They are already online. Okay, we need exactly to know if you're coming. So because we're going to give you a certificate. So if your name is not there, you're not going to get one.
Michael Klaus is going to be there.
Michael Klaus is going to be there. Alejandro Diaz de Leon is going to be there. Antonio Diaz de Leon is going to be there. Tom Martin is going to be there. So you have to be there.
Yep, it's going to be a great event. We're looking forward to it. And then we have our next regional events that are coming up. Our next one is August 13th in Toronto, Canada. So all of our northern friends in Canada, it's going to be our first regional event up there. And then we're going to Houston, Texas on August 20th. Okay, so for Houston, Texas. So all that information's in your back office. Everything is in place. We're so glad you took the time out of your morning to join us. We appreciate it. We know how valuable your time is. If you were a guest, you owe someone a hug. You need to grab that person and thank them for inviting you.
Exactly.
Because this is something that will absolutely is going to change your life. Okay?
Okay, so thank you very much. And just let's watch the video. Thank you, and remember that an appointment with Artis
will change your life.
See you very soon.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Continue having a good time.
What do you dream of every day? Keep your dreams alive. Because at Artis, we want to make them come true. in a whole new way. It's time to wake up your mind, your ideas, your senses, your future, your motivation, your energy, your health, your business, your team, your goals. Think about the house of your dreams, the trip you've always wanted to take. Consider the future of your children. Whatever your dreams or desires, Artis family, it's time to wake up and smell the opportunity. Introducing the product that will awaken people to a new life. De Leon Cafe. A gourmet blend with Ganoderma and Omega-3. De Leon Cafe. Another way healthy can make you wealthy with Artis. The healthy brew is here.
Success is the most important to us, so we want to be closer to you. Introducing the I Am Artis Tour. Let us help guide you with the best route to success in Artis, beginning on August 6th and 7th in Atlanta, Georgia with the Leadership Summit. Train on a unified system. Leadership, vision, growth, success. All managers B and above can be part of this event. But this is just the beginning. After this, we will take the Artis business opportunity to a city near you. You will be able to bring your guests and hear from top Artis leaders, executives, and founders about our life-changing opportunity. Stay tuned, because during this tour, we will make 2 stops to celebrate our regional events. Be a part of this exciting journey to reach the top. I Am Artis Tour. Get your tickets now.